All right, so we're ready to put the finishing touches on our one-page presentation. Just going to get rid of this. Oh, also when something's running on the screen, if you want to stop it, one way to stop it is if you can catch it and click on it. Or another thing you can do always to stop the action, almost always to stop the action, is click on this stop sign here. And I'm going to remove this guy for now, just to make my screen a little less busy. And then, let's see, finishing touches. Before showing your project, add some finishing touches. First, stamp the text box for your title. So my title is Illinois, so that the text won't move. So what you do is select, it says select the stamper in the toolbar, that's this guy, and stamp the text box. That's this. So you can't, the text box is transparent, remember, we can't see it right now, but we can stamp it. So I put the stamp, so I have this stamp looking cursor and I clicked it. The text is stamped on the background, but the text box is still there. You can now delete the text box by control clicking. Before I try doing any control clicking or anything like that, I like to just make sure I'm not using the stamp tool anymore. So I'm going to click on the red arrow, and then I'm going to hold down the control key, and notice, remember, there's this selection called opaque, just to show you again, to remind you we did have that text box there. So we can make that opaque or transparent. But the text box itself, see, we can move it, and we can move it around. This is what we stamped on the screen. This is our floating text thing that we can, again, we can make it opaque if we want. We can make it transparent if we want. And we can remove it. Now that we have Illinois stamped on there, we don't need it anymore. Next, frame your presentation. It says choose the presentation mode icon in the toolbar. The presentation mode icon. Oh, but it doesn't show you a picture of the presentation mode icon. I think it's this guy. Let's see. Let's click. Yeah, it looks like, looks like now we're in presentation mode. And then it said you can click anywhere outside of that. And I think, to go back, is it? How about if I hit escape? Oh, looks like the escape key worked for me. Oh, it said double click anywhere outside your page or hit escape. Let me try the double click. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay. So it's escape or double click to get you back out. And it's this thing that looks almost like a kind of like a computer screen, I guess. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. That's the icon for presentation mode. Alright, so what's next here? Save your work. Don't forget to save your work frequently. Choose Save Project in the File menu. So we looked at this before. Save Project. Boom. Okay, now we have it. So again, that's always something you want to be careful to do, because it's nothing more frustrating than doing a whole lot of work and losing it because, something went screwy with micro worlds or your computer, and things didn't get saved correctly. So always save your stuff. Let's see. The next time you start micro world. Oh my gosh, we've done it. Okay, so we have our project. So now, since it's saved, I'm going to save one more time. Save project. Now we can quit Microworlds EX. And when we start up Microworlds again, Oh, it's there. Sometimes, depending on how your microworlds is set up, it might be there and it might not. Notice we didn't get the tutorial anymore this time. I'm going to create a new project just to show you that you can also, let's see, quit microworlds, that you can also start up microworlds and open it up and everything's there. So I'm going to go into free mode here. Again, I could have, okay, I'm going to go into free mode and I'm going to say open project. I have it down here. I should probably have made a different folder for the images I'm using. But anyway, see, now we have it. And what you would do if you needed to get back to the tutorial is you just open up the tutorial. Here's our one-page presentation. We have that. And now when you do open project and open up the one-page presentation, there you have it. I'm going to resize my screen so you can just see. So yeah, so another housekeeping thing, I think it doesn't really matter as far as the project goes, but just to make things a little bit cleaner for me, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new folder for my a one-page presentation, and then I'm going to inside that folder, actually I'm going to make a folder for my media. Now I actually, let me see, how does in microworlds, how do they name their subfolders? Maybe I'll do something like that. So they have, they have a graphics folder. So I think what I'll do is, and they have animation, backgrounds, and personal and singles. So I'm going to make a graphics animation folder. So let me see. So I'll make a folder for graphics. And a subfolder for animation, because I might at some point I might add some backgrounds or the singles, or personal, something else we'll talk about another time. But so then what I'll do is I'll move all this graphic stuff, including my GIF in case I want to use it for something, to, let's see, bits and blocks, demos, page presentation, graphics, animation. Yeah, I'm going to move it there. And then my one-page presentation, I'll just stick right in this folder. So now I have my my MWX file. This is the file that you open. This is your project file for microworlds. But I also have with it all the special graphics that I use just for this guy. So for now, I think that's what I'll do, is keep all that together. Okay, so that's it for one-page presentation.